You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. And you are my universe, and I.
What's going on, YouTube? It is James out here with a new YouTube video. So for today, we'll basically just be talking in regards to dating app analysis. So for my dating app analysis, I'll basically be covering the 5 major dating apps that I have gone through, and I've actually deleted them based off of my own experience. So I'll basically just be talking in regards to these 5 dating apps I've checked out.
1 was Tinder, 2 was Coffee Meets Bagel, 3 was Bumble, 4 was Hinge, and then 5 was Okcupid.
And I'll also be explaining why I decided to just deactivate all of them. Alright.
So let's get started.
Alright, so the first app that I will be covering is Tinder. Why did I decide to go on Tinder? In the first place, maybe it's because I was a little bit lonely, so I'm like, might as well just check it out. Originally, I was able to. It's hard for me, especially as someone that has to look for someone of my same faith. But it's honestly, it's hard because when you're in the pandemic, you can get like super lonely. So for me, because of, I honestly thought that there is a lot of potential great options on Tinder, and there's other people that are of my faith that were able to meet each other and match and actually end up getting married based off of that app, but it's not necessarily a great preference for other people. So Tinder is typically known as a hookup app, which is another reason why I'm like, if I'm thinking in terms of the long term, because I don't want to just think short-term relationships, I want to think about long-term relationships. Tinder may like a good 50%, or I don't know what statistic is out there, but statistically Tinder is often used for hookups, but that's not what I'm down for. But it's hard because for this app I get more people swiping right on me versus other apps, which is why I will now transition to the next app. App number 2. So app number 2, okay, I forget the order, but I'll just go in the order by which I remember. So app number 2 is Hinge. Hinge is basically, it's an app that is designed to be deleted. So once you create your account and you match, you automatically can delete that app. But the problem is, for me, it's hard because I barely get any matches. I barely get any swipe rights, or people that I'm interested in that I can swipe on, or that they swipe me back, right? Because typically if they're attractive, right, or of my preference, it's like they don't, they're pretty much bombarded with tons of people. So I think I just gave up on Hinge. And then number 3, Bumble. I think it's the same thing. You don't get that many matches, especially because I don't necessarily know if I should even share like what's my preferences. I guess I can share my preferences. If I share my preferences, it's like, okay, yeah, top would be like, okay, someone that's
Number 1 is of my same faith. Number 2 is like, they're Asian. I'm mainly attracted to Asian women. That's just how I am.
Okay, yeah, Bumble is, you get the response rate is not that great for me. 4, even Coffee Meets Bagel, this response rate still not that great. And number 5, Okcupid. I get more matches on Okcupid, but even then it's still hard. I think overall it's for me because it's like someone that has to find someone that's of the same faith and is super motivated. Honestly, I'm just gonna share my experience, right? Like the reason why I deactivated my accounts is like I really wanted to focus on my career, and it's like I realized, maybe it's partially due to my career. I don't know, or maybe there's something wrong with the app. I honestly don't know. I'm just sharing my experience. or maybe it's something with me, wrong with me. Maybe my mindset needs to change in regards to dating. But this is just me sharing my experience. So maybe months or years from now, I'll go back to these apps. But I really just want to focus on my career. I want to focus on, improving as a data engineer consultant for my company, land a client, do excellent work, focus on building out this YouTube channel, focusing on building more connections, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an excellent day. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.